I'm live. Wait. Hello. If everyone can see me, yes. Hello, guys. Welcome to my second live stream here on the channel, and of course, welcome to everyone who is going to be here. So let me just say, look, I'm live. If you go right now, yes. Hello to the people. Hello. So it is Lincoln Doncaster Rovers, of course, top of the table clash, of course. Of course, right here, the big Donny Rovers right here. And, of course, last time we did a stream, which, of course, was last week, it didn't go so well, did it? Rovers getting hammered by West Ham by 4-0. But, of course, this is top of the table clash. This is League One football. But, of course, looking at the scene today, starting with Lincoln, of course, it's Palmer, Jackson, Iona, I hope I've said that right, Walsh and Irwin, Liam Bridcut and McGranles, Grant, Rogers, Johnson, and of course Hopper up front for Lincoln. As for Rovers today is Balcom, back four, Joe Wright, Tom Anderson, Butler, Cameron John, midfield, James Halliday. In the midfield, in towards the front, we've got Taylor Richards, Smith, Shimones, and of course up front, Okunabiri. So looking as well, it is absolutely unreal. So Doncaster, of course, beat Lincoln early in the season by 1-0. It was a close game. Lincoln were flying at that point. Rovers, I think they were a couple. They went on a little bit of a tricky spell then, but Lincoln are a good side. They are what they are. The top of the league. They're playing some good stuff. Of course, Rovers, of course, signed a few players this week. With Omar Bogle, who has got COVID, we wish him well. The new signing was Scott Robertson, signed from Celtic today. Yesterday, of course, who's on the bench today for Rovers. Of course, a big return for Magic Gomez. Welcome back to the side. And of course, for Lincoln, George Grant signed a new deal for Lincoln yesterday. So well done to them. And of course, the big signing for them as well this week, Regan Poole has joined the form. I'm pretty sure he used to play for Wigan. But of course, we are just nearly 10 minutes away from kickoff. And of course, I'm going to put in the chat, hello. So there we go. So hello, if you want to say hello. Of course, I'm now going to tweet that I'm live. So I'm going to tweet now, so saying that I'm live. People come and join me. I'm going to tweet on Instagram as well. So if you want to come for a watch along, this is the place to go. This is the place to come for watch along football. Let me just do it now.
When you're ready for a bit of normal, Eleni Hart will get you there safely. To sit down for a catch-up.
So, of course, as I said, if you're new around here, of course, subscribe to the channel, of course, like the video if you enjoyed this content. But yeah, of course, this is something different, of course, being that we can't go to games. So we'll do live streams because this is the way to go, of course. So Rovers, of course, sit currently fourth in League One after victory in midweek. Good return against Wimbledon. Lincoln, of course, grabbed the victory against Portsmouth, a very good result, actually, because the Portsmouth are playing some good stuff as well. So this is real. This is going to be a real tough contest. Of course, Rovers going into February on the back of a lot of tough fixtures ahead. Still got to go to Portsmouth. Got to go to Hull City. Still got to play Accrington, Fleetwood. Some tough games coming up for Donny. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We are 9 minutes away from kickoff. So I'm going to grab some supplies and I will be right back.
As the season goes, we don't get much bigger than this at present. Yeah, it's a massive test for Rovers today. Obviously, like I say, top of the table, clash the sitting top of the league after a good win in midweek at Portsmouth. So, like I say, it's going to be a massive test, probably, arguably the biggest test of the season so far. It was a close game at the Chemo Stadium back at the end of October, and I'm sure it's going to be another close encounter.
We're back. Sorry. Yeah, I thought I'd get my full big bottle of 99p Spa Cola. Nothing ever changes with me when it comes to things, but it's there we go. Cheers. There we go. So then, first of all, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's okay. I hope everyone's keeping safe at the same time as well. But of course, let me just tweet on Instagram that I am live. Let's just do that for you right now. Wait. Yeah.
Having the bodies in, we've had players out with injury, and the bench has been, there's been a lot of defenders and a lot of young lads, which has been great for them to have that experience.
So look, I'm live. Hello, I'm live, everyone. Let me just tweet that as well on Instagram.
A huge boost for Darren Moore's side, like we say, I'd say only Scott Robertson available. Follow in your heart, in spirit, in soul.
Well, being that I can't really show the game due to copyright reasons, it's just a watch along, of course. I can't really show the game, otherwise I'll get done. I'll get done by the EFL. So there you go. Tweeting that we're live. But of course, like I say, if people are coming for the watch along, then I'm very, very happy with that. So, but of course, we are gonna, there is. Let's look at the games that we also have today. There is some big games in League One, of course. But of course, big result for Newcastle today. 2-0 win against Everton. Massive win for Steve Bruce with his Brucey ball, that's for sure. But of course, I do think Newcastle will do enough to survive in the league. So all battle to them as well. Full time as well. Norwich 0, Middlesbrough 0. It was a bit of a, again, I didn't really see the game, but it's another point for Norwich on their route for the Championship title. So let's have a look at the games in League One. Of course, Sunderland dropped points against Gillingham. That's good for Rovers, of course. Not really making much gather. Sunderland have. But looking at the games today, of course, Portsmouth is off. Hull taking on Swindon should be a comfortable win for Hull if they get it right. Crewe, Ipswich, another tough game. Ipswich, there's a few rumblings that Paul Lambert could be sacked, but Crewe are going very well under David Artell. So again, that's going to be another. Should be a good game, and of course, Peterborough away to Shrewsbury. Yeah, Shrewsbury, one of those sides. They're one of those bogey sides to a few sides that go, yeah, we're not. That always seem to surprise the result. But of course, the games are off. Northampton against Wigan, and Blackpool against Burton Albion. So 3 games off in League One, but the rest are still going. But there is, I have to say though, it's certainly turned into it's one of the most exciting seasons. You look at the League One table as I get it up right now. Lincoln 48, Hull 45, Peterborough 43, Doncaster 42, and then Portsmouth 41. 7 points separate. The top 5 sides in the league, and it's absolutely insane. That is certainly one of the closest. I do think if whoever wins the League One title, I do think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be. Yeah, exactly, mate. I think it's going to be close, mate. It's Norwich. Norwich, one of those sides, mate. I just think that they are going to go back up. I just think they've kept most of the players. They've got Pookie, who's a very good goal scorer in the Championship. But if they are going to go up, they're going to have to spend some money. again, it's not easy, especially when you come in, especially when you got to, you don't want to spend £100 million on players. It doesn't work out, i.e., Fulham. But Lincoln, again, full credit to them. They're a good side. They're a solid side. As you can see, the team's coming out. Doncaster coming out first. Again, it's I would have been there today. I would have certainly gone to the Lincoln Donny game. It's since I'm back, I've not been to it, but it's certainly somewhere I do want to tick off. Again, I want to get to all 92 grounds in the Football League. So that, for me, is that'd be somewhere I want to tick off. 30 to 50 million. Well, yeah. And again, it depends on the players and who they bring in. You don't want to be buying 10, 11 players for 50 million because that's not right. But again, you want to be buying the right players. I do think Norwich as a whole, they do have a solid side, but again, it's just who you bring in. It's like I say, you don't want to be spending £100 million or £50 million on players that are bang average. So of course, the two teams are out right now. Lincoln, of course, in their red strip, of course, their home strip. Doncaster in their away strip, as I'm repping it right now. And this will be a good game. So Doncaster, of course, sit today fourth. Lincoln sit top of the league. 6 points separate the two sides today, and we'll see what happens. Darren Bond is the referee, of course, today, so it should be a very, very good game. I did think today, after the result against Wimbledon, it was a good game to come back to, a good victory after the disappointment last Saturday. But Lincoln, I would say, full credit. Well, I do think I'm gonna go for 2-1. I do think we'll concede, but I do think we've got enough firepower to score today. Lincoln are a good side. I'll admit that. So there we go. Here we go. So 2-0. Yeah, 2-0. It'll be interesting. Come on then. Let's do this. Let's just take a swig of my drink. So I think certainly if Rovers do get through this period of February where they can, coming into February where they can, I'm not looking for maximum points. I am, but I'm not like looking for setting a target out because you want to win every game. But and we're off here. So this really is for me, and I'm not saying this to be biased. I do think this is the game of the weekend for me. So here we go. Lincoln are on the ball here. It starts off really well there. Chance here. Good defending there and away. They are good. You can tell. Very good football inside Lincoln. They are doing. Like I say, both teams want to play football, and that's a good thing. You don't have one side that's like Sam Allardyce-esque and decide to hoofball it. Although we probably would have done that on the dick off. Then again, when we were on the dick off, we had up front. Who do we have now? Oh yeah, Nathan Tyson. Oh God, there's a blast from the past. Yeah. Yes. Well, but as well, keeping across all goals around the grounds as well. Not just here, but of course, not just at Sinsel Bank. Although I will call it Sinsel Bank because that's where I grew up having it called. So of course, all kick off around here. Yeah, as the ball go back into defence. So yeah, I mean, I don't think Rovers are going to sit back. I do think they will come out and play. They did that on Tuesday night. They scored 2 goals. They scored 2 very good goals. But yeah, and of course, I'm looking at it. I did circle Grant as the main guy today. He's been one of the top performers this season for Lincoln. He really has been. But yeah, of course, it's certainly, yeah, he's going to be a class. He's certainly a class alpha, and of course, you've got the experience of Liam Bridcut, of course, for ex Sunderland. Played in the Premier League before. He's a tough asset. Chance shifted out wide, and Cameron John didn't miss it. Well, it was not a great header. Chance. Here's Johnson now, and it's corner to Lincoln. It was a good switching play from Lincoln there. They really did. And of course, Cameron John missed his header. Yes, hello. Yes. Of course, we'll say a big hello to everybody that's joining. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Joe Scan, of course. If you're new around here, of course, subscribe to the channel. Like the video, of course. Big, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, everyone. So, if you're new around here, subscribe. So, and of course, our second watch along, and I'm finally on time this time after missing the first 10 minutes of the game last week. But anyway, Lincoln are on the ball. It's Johnson up against Cameron John. Cross the goal, and Balcom takes it. It wasn't a great. Yeah, I mean, Regan Paul. Is that who you're on about? You're talking. Oh yeah, Robertson. Yeah, again, I've not seen him how he plays. I don't know what he's like. He's 19 years old. I think he's come through Celtic Academy. Honestly, I think if he's right. Yeah. Of course, go and subscribe to Jake as well. He's a good lad, good mate of mine. Does everything Hensford in the Southern Premier League Central. But of course, he played in the Europa League. Okay. Yeah. No, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll keep doing these watch-alongs, of course. I say if you are enjoying them, then yes, I will do more of these. But of course, we're going very, very well. This, good header away from Anderson there. That's the one thing that I'm worried about as well going into the summer, because Anderson's really been one of our star players this season. I'd be very glad if we could keep hold of him. But I know there's been rumblings as well that Joe Wright is, of course, looking at moving on. There's been a couple of rumblings that Preston are looking in, but again, it's just all talk. But as of course deadline day approaching, we are going to see that. For the Baggies, I do think. No, Sims. I think Sims wasn't registered in time. I know Robertson is on the bench. Yeah, Robertson is on the bench. I do think, and Omar Bogle's he's tested positive. So wish him all best and wish him well in his recovery. As for the Baggies, and of course playing Fulham, I think West Brom need to win. They really need to win today, especially Fulham are down at the bottom. So especially if West Brom they've got any chance of staying up. Oh, Bostock as well. Again, I don't think he got registered in time for the game, but I definitely will be. Lincoln are in. Oh, fine across goal. I think it was Johnson. Yeah, it was the fullback. I think, mate, I'm going to go for a draw for the Baggies. 1-1. Yeah, Bostock, I think, because we're away. I have been watching the darts. Yes, I watched the Masters last night. It was good. All the breaks on. It's Taylor Richards. He's in. Oh, well, that was a block. It's Simone's. Oh, it's gone into Rose Ed. Oh, no. That was the counter attack then from Rovers was class. They really did there. Again, winning the ball back and then breaking with speed. They did that against Blackburn, of course. As I just said there, Blackburn in the FA Cup, they did that counter attack well. But yeah, really good block there from the defender. I think it was Walsh that blocked it. Yeah. Oh, Sims is injured. Oh, okay. Sound, yeah. Because I was going to say there was a talk about Preston, but again, I can't see Wright. I can't see Wright leaving the club, especially in this window. If the club did come along, then I do think, I was worried about this game today. I thought the way that but he got a red card. Crikey, wait. Well, we have got a few goals. Derby 1, Bristol City 0. Huddersfield 1, Stoke 0 in the Championship League 1. Hull are beating Swindon by 1-0. Doherty has scored for Hull. But yes, Sam, mate, just keep dipping in and out. Well, yes, of course, if you're new, hello, I'm Joe Scallon. Subscribe to the channel. If you're enjoying this, then drop a like. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers with this. So, so if you're enjoying this, of course, I will do more of these. They've got a chance here, Lincoln, and it's a corner. I think Johnson's certainly been dangerous. I'll give him that. They've really been. I'll underline him there. He's been dangerous against Cameron John. He's certainly been makeshift as a turning into a left back, but of course he was a centre back and played most of that through last season when we had him on loan from Wolves. But Lincoln have got a corner here. Got a chance from this corner. Just over 9 minutes have gone in this, and it's headed away by Okunabiri. Haha, yes. Got taken down. It's gone for a throw into Rovers. They do look. Most of the threat at the minute is coming from the right hand side, from Lincoln's right hand side. Even though I've got Johnson down on the left, but I do think they're gonna try and isolate Cameron John. Excuse me. Certainly, it's strange. Oh, God, what happened there? God. But just looking at any more goals that have flown in, Millwall have taken the lead against Cardiff. And City are 1-0 up against Sheffield United. So, as for the Baggies, that's kind of good because after the euphoria of Sheffield United win at Old Trafford, which I'm very grateful that they did. Chance for Lincoln. Oh, that's gone higher than Simone's shot. We are playing football, not rugby. Yes, but I say, the football, right? I say you can see both teams want to play football. That's for sure. That's for certain, without a doubt. Yeah, and it's of course free kick to Donny. Fulham are 1-up, are they? Let's have a. Well, it's on BBC. Yeah, BBC. Yes. Anything else has gone in? No goals apart from the Hull goal. Of course, Fulham, of course, took the lead, taking the lead. Of course, let's just have a look. Any other goals have flown in League Two? Bradford 1, Barrow 0. That's a basement battle in League Two, that. Cambridge are 1-up against Crawley. So, yeah, losing Max Waters isn't that great. I mean, I would have loved to have kept Max Waters, but of course, he wanted to move on. I get that. And now he's at Cardiff, so fair play to him. Of course, Cambridge. Yeah, I mean, the Hull not playing, not Hull, Swindon not playing that well. The Hull they're going to keep going, of course. if it stays like this, Hull, I think they're going to be a point, I think, off the top. So really, we could do with winning today and then Hull probably getting a draw, but sloppy play from Rovers. And the break's on now. It's Grant now, who of course signed the contract extension yesterday for Lincoln. Rogers, it's a back heel, and it's a cross goal, and it's gone out for a corner. Then they did Joe Wright. Joe Wright is not a right back; he's a centre back. I don't know why Darren Moore wants to play him there. I really don't. Like, we've got Brad Halliday, who is a fully fledged right back. It's like I don't know why he has the need to play Joe Wright there. I really don't. Corner for Lincoln and a header away by Tom Anderson there. It's chance for Lincoln. Cross goal and away there by Butler, I believe. But solid. They're looking solid. The back, certainly the centre back, certainly Butler and Anderson looking very solid right now. But again, if on the bench, I was looking on the bench. On the bench for Rovers, of course. Looking at it, we've got AJ Greaves. I mean, I would have started AJ, to be honest. I think he's a solid player. He was brilliant against Rochdale, of course. When he played, he was class. We have got Lakailo back. John Taylor. I don't know why he's dropped John Taylor. I don't know why he dropped him. I thought he was. But any more goals are flowing in at the minute. Salford winning at Oldham. Of course, I've been to Salford. Port Vale 1, South End 0. Although they're looking at getting a new manager, Port Vale. Let's have a look at the other result. Brentford 1, Wickham 0. Honestly, Wickham will be going down. They can't see them staying in the Championship. I do think for a lot of the clubs, especially with the exception of probably Hull, who if we were to go up, we would need to spend a lot of money, especially with a lot of the players are mostly on loan for us. But let's have a look. Yeah, who scored for Fulham? Bobby Reid. Bobby Reid has scored for Fulham. Oh dearie me. Oh dear. There's good as down. Good as down. West Brom. Reece James not doing well. Winning the ball back, Rovers. And the break's on. It's Taylor Richards. It's Richards! He scored! He scored! Come on! All right, to be fair, though, my stream is a little bit behind. But, Taylor Richards has scored. Come on! I didn't. What a strike! It was right in the corner. It's a brilliant goal. Come on, get in, Rovers. Honestly, we need to bloody sign him permanently next season. What a brilliant goal! Come on, get in, Rovers. 1-up. That's just what we needed, because Lincoln had most of the better chance in the final third there. Whoa, what a start! Needed that, Rovers. That's really, I'd say, the first proper chance Rovers have had, and they've scored. I mean, it wasn't a half chance, not a chance. What a start! Just having a look as well. Any more goals that have flown in? It's called Sinsel. It's Sinsel Bank, and it will always be called Sinsel Bank. And Crawley equalised against Cambridge. Oh no! Wow. Of course, Cambridge City top of League Two, of course. What a start for Rovers. That's just what we needed. Just a start. Oh, it's a great challenge, and Rovers win the ball back. And Taylor Richards will go in there. And now then, what will Lincoln do? Especially when we're coming on away. And, of course, Rochdale have just scored through Newbury. And Rochdale are winning at Bristol Rovers. And they've scored. Yep. But the rest of the game is no goals. But, yes, Rovers 1-0 up, of course. What a start. It's James. It's Kunabiri. Oh, it's Taylor Richards. It's Cameron John. And they're looking for handball. Looking for it would have been a free kick outside the box. But they've got a corner, Rovers. It would have been hard. I do agree. I do think it would have been a bit harsh, especially it's coming at him with pace. But, we've got a corner. I need to calm down. This is getting reckless. Right, we've got a corner. Driven low. Oh, it was a scrap for the ball. Oh, he scuffed the short rise. If Richards had connected that, who knows what would have happened. And now Lincoln are on the break. Oh, he's literally, that's a foul. He literally just did some sort of somersault dive there. God. Simone's there. Right. I keep doing this every single time. It's Simone. So I don't. But yes, no. But this is a big free kick now for Rovers. So Smith is on this. It's Matt Smith. Floats it in. And it's away by Lincoln. They've defended it well. They've scooped that up. And now Lincoln can get away. But it's been a frantic 3 or 4 minutes for Rovers. They've really, Lincoln have really, they're trying to play out from the back again. Under pressure here. And away. And it's out for a throw-in. It's Lincoln are on the back foot here, Rovers. Rovers have really mastered this on well. Just have a look. Any more goals have flown in? Any more goals? Wickham have got an equaliser against Brentford. That's a big goal, that. Who scored for them? Oh, Piezu, ex-Rovers. Oh, Birmingham beating Coventry in the, how can I put it? The St Andrews derby. There we go. But yes, of course, if you're new, hello, I'm Joe Scallon. Of course, doing the second live stream that I'm doing on the channel. If you're new around here, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Of course, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers as well. And if you enjoy these, of course, then I'll do more of these. But also, you've got to hit that like button. No, still as you are in the Premier League, in League One, nothing else. But yes, and now Lincoln chance. Oh, I think he got kicked in the head there, and it's a foul. Yeah, he's probably going to book him as well. Is he going to book him, or is he just going to have a free kick? Oh no, yeah, it's just a free kick. Yeah, nothing. He had every right to go for the ball, but especially with high foots these days. But all looking good for Rovers so far. 20 minutes. Just gone 20 minutes, and we are 1 up. And I would have taken that. I would have taken 1-0 against Lincoln, especially the result they had on Tuesday night against Portsmouth, which is a great result for them. Who we've still got to play, of course, Portsmouth at the Keynote, which is in March. Big game that. Marcus returning to the Keynote for the first time. Well, oh no, he hasn't. No, they signed him last season. Oh dear, losing my head here. Any other goals have flown in? Nope, no goals yet. Still in League One. So, no. Let's have a look. Any more goals in the Championship? No, no more goals in the Championship yet. and again, neither in the Premier League. So we are, I think, I think some of the football we're playing at the minute has been really, really good. I think Lincoln have played some good football as well. Don't get me wrong. I'm trying to be not as biased as Lincoln have just had a shot which has been blocked. But yeah, Taylor Richards, he's certainly come alive. Certainly this first half of this year, unbelievable. Certainly, if I'm Graham Potter, then I'm looking at thinking, take a chance on this kid next season. But if he's available and he's worth at the right price, and they're not asking for stupid money, I'd certainly sign Taylor Richards. I mean, what do you guys think? Should Rovers sign Taylor Richards next season if he's available, but at the right price? Yeah, good to see Magic again. Good to see Magic Gomez back as well. Yeah, of course. I'm pleased for him because again he was hitting some good form as well at the time. He was playing well alongside Ben Wyman. Also, sorry, Ben Who actually now. But yes, any more goals in? No more goals in League One. No more goals in the Championship. But at the minute. But Lincoln, they've responded well since going behind. They have. They've responded well, and they're starting to grow into the game a bit more. And they floated it over, and there's a chance down this right hand side for Lincoln. He's done two. He shoots, and it's blocked. And they're looking for handball, and the referee doesn't say anything. I think again, it's one of those. It's if you're not going to give the one against one for the Cameron John one incident earlier, it's probably not going to be. He's not going to give it that. Again, it's the interpretation, of course, for this. But as you can see, let's just have a look down. As Newport take the lead against Harrogate, big game in League Two. Let's have a look. Any more goals? No more goals. Hull are still winning in League One. Of course, that is a big game. Of course, as it currently stands, Hull will be top of League One. Rovers will be just 3 points off the pace at this point right now. So this is a big, big moment. Oh, and Okabe almost won the ball back there. So as it stands, Lincoln will go to second, but ultimately for Lincoln, they have got a game in hand, but we've got 2 games in hand over Lincoln right now. So, yeah. Yeah. Just checking now if there's any more goals that have flown in. Nope. No. Oh, and Port Vale now 2 up against Southend, who they're destined to go down. Southend, in my opinion, after we smashed them 7-1 last season. But yes, it's certainly, I'd say we are playing well. 25 minutes gone. They're still 1-0. I know it looks very unethical, but I'm really thirsty. Yes, so we are looking good. Just checking any more scores in around the grounds. Still 1-0. Still 1-0 to Hull at the minute. So at the minute, no chance here, Rovers. Oh, it's done well. Oh, and Lincoln have done well defensively there. Covered them well. And it's away. And it's out for throwing. Again, it's such a shame that no way. That was against Blackpool against in the League Cup. God, that was nearly 3 years ago. That was August. That was when I was just starting out with this channel. And I'll tell you what, I mean, I wouldn't change it for the world doing YouTube if you ever get the chance. I mean, I took the plunge doing this, and you know what? I absolutely love doing this. I love entertaining you guys. I really do. It brings a massive smile to my face. It really does. So I'm very happy. But yes, I've got God, that was 3 years ago now. That was under the McCann regime. Doncaster winning the ball. Oh, and John, and it's away. Then he went to try and clear and it blocks. But let's just check the goals. No goals yet. I mean, Peterborough still drawing 0-0. That's a good thing. As it stands, of course. Peterborough will be fourth. As it stands, Peterborough will be fourth in the table if he stops. As Stoke get an equaliser against Huddersfield, Stephen Fletcher, crikey, still going. And he's a Zimmer frame to keep going around. And away there by Rovers. Non-league. I'll answer in a second. A chance, and they've missed it. Wow, what a chance for Lincoln! Woo-hoo! Completely missed it. It looked like Johnson that had the shot. Let me just double check. Yeah, Tom Anderson missed it. Oh, we got away with that one, Rovers. Got away with that, but what a chance! Woo-hoo! Yes, I'll answer your question now since I've non-league. It's a tough one. I've been to loads. I've done loads of non-league grounds. If I had to pick, God, that's a tough one. If I had to pick one to follow, if I did, I'd pick one of the local Donny ones like Alfort Welfare or something like that, or Rossington Main, certainly. But I don't really have too much of it. I don't really have a non-league team because I always love to see them do well. But I'd say I'll type that in actually. But as I say, that's Richards on the ball. It's Simone's. Oh, and Frick Athletic. When I went to their ground not so long ago, just doing like visiting grounds and that. But it's a good little ground. Again, I do want to visit Frickley at some point. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Maybe fingers crossed next season. That is a definite. I will add that to my list. That's a definite. But we're at the half-hour mark, and it's 1-0 to Rovers still. Let's just double check the goals if there's any more. Oxford have just scored against Fleetwood, so it's 1-0 to Oxford United. Who scored for them? Who scored for Oxford? Josh Ruffles. He's a good player, to be fair. As it stands, Oxford will go now just 3 points off the playoffs. And they've got a chance, and Balcom does well there. He gets out well. We've been. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, they've got some sort of live thing on their chat on their Twitter page, I believe. I sort of had a look when I was doing when I was doing my research on it. I've not watched #United. I've seen them when they did the FA Cup bits on the iPlayer, but I've never been to their ground because I know they share with Harrogate Borough, which I've not been that far down in London, or most of the southern teams. But chance for Lincoln. Defending well, Rovers. Chance. Oh, good defending there from Simone's. Excellent football from really good defending that. Yeah, I'm on the delay. I'm putting it through the internet really, so it's a bit annoying. So I'm a few seconds behind. Yeah, so yeah, I'm a few seconds behind, so it's just a bit annoying. But yeah, like I say, not been to hashtag again. I respect what they've done as a club. I do respect them. But again, I do agree with if you ever see a YouTuber called Smith, he does say, it's a cringy name, and I do kind of agree with it that it's a bit of a cringy name. But I respect what they've done. I respect how they've got onto the football pyramid, and fair play to them. But let me just get my laptop charger. There we go. All right, stick that in, and we're good. Yes, I don't want my laptop to die on the streaming service. But yes, let's have another check. Any more goals that have flown in? None whatsoever in League One anymore since we've last checked. And now Port Vale would have 3-0 up against Southend. They're just dead and buried. Oh, it's another good block there from and away. Yeah, well done, Reece James. Yeah, we are a little bit. I mean, they're certainly coming into the game a bit more. I do think we need another goal. Yeah, I do think we need another goal. Rovers, just honestly, Lincoln are coming out of us really, really well. I'll give them credit. They've responded well since the going. Yeah, no, agree, mate. Yeah, got to do it. Yeah, I'll be defo. I'll be the first one to be going back on the road again. Yeah, definitely. I mean, like I say, next season I'll be doing loads of Rovers games, so that'll be that's a no-brainer, absolute no-brainer. Just have a look. Any more goals have flown in? I'll just have a look for you now, mate. I think match facts at the minute. Just having a look now. There's not really. Let's have a look at the stats. So we've had 6 shots at the minute. We've had 5 chances created. But of course, yeah. I mean, I do. Smith is great. Again, he's one of those YouTubers I'd love to meet. I mean, I've met Ellis Platt in the year. He's a really nice guy. Met him at Wrexham last year. 2 years ago now. He was there, and seeing there, I didn't realise he was actually going to the game. As Lincoln have got a chance here, and away. We are living dangerously now, Rovers. Oh no. Yeah, we're sitting back. We're like Sam Allardyce's style of football. Yeah, no, it's. Oh God, yeah. Oh, and they lose possession. The Rovers are away here. Counter attack now. It's Taylor Richards. Play it right. There's Cameron John. Oh, he sent him wide. Wider than what he wanted, really. It's John. Simone's. That's a foul, isn't it? Yeah, it's a foul. Yeah, there we go. Good work there. The counter attack works for Rovers. I haven't. My mate has. Callum Paxton. He's of course the co-host on the channel. He certainly has. And if you need to see that, there is a video that we did a couple of months ago on football shirts. Hypothermia. Stick your eating on them, mate. Stick your eating on. But we've got a free kick. Oh, he's shaking. Like you got. All right. I thought you said because you got. All right. Oh Christ. Yes. Say we've got a free kick. Come on. I say I am on a bit of a delay, so it's what's happening here? Why is the ball moving? Unless there's a bit of a gust of wind. Free kick. Oh, that was a good chance. I thought honestly someone should have really gambled. As somehow we've got a Watford fan. Are Watford even playing today? I don't think they are. No. And Rovers are getting beat by Swansea, by 1-0, which is good for us. Which is good for Swansea. Conor Hourihane. Monday. Right, okay. Thanks for that. Wait, who? Oh, QPR. Oh, what a boring game that is. No offense. The cycling goalkeeper. Yeah. If you ever see his YouTube channel, it's actually really funny. It's now 2-0 to Swansea. Oh, dear me. Holding out. It's good play, that. And away. It's a good ball. Oh, he couldn't control. It was a nice pass from Butler, I believe it was. But, yeah, good chance. That was, it was always going to be difficult trying to bring that ball down. But we are 6 minutes away from half-time. Rovers have got the advantage by 1-0. They're certainly on the counter-attack. They look very, very good. Lincoln certainly have grown into the game. They've responded very, very well since going a goal behind to this catch. Bristol Rovers are 1-1 against Rochdale, who scored Luke Leahy. Anything else? No, that is. You are all up to date right now. So, and it's like an advantage. And Swindon are on. Lincoln are on the break here. And that's good defending there from Joe Wright. They certainly ended the half pretty well. Lincoln, there's about 5 minutes to go. Plus, I'm gonna say a couple of minutes. I do have Twitter, yes. I'll plug my Twitter actually while I'm here. There you go. There's my Twitter. And it's a chance. I'd say a quarter of a chance. Hey Spike, how you doing? Mate? I don't blame you, mate. I see it's still 1-0 to Fulham right now. But yeah, Rovers, of course, 1-0 up against Lincoln. We are, I'd say, a couple of minutes of stoppage time. I reckon we're still about 4 minutes away from that now as we check other goals round. And it's still as we are at the minute. So, yeah, I'll just say hello to you too. But Rovers are on the attack. I mean, not Rovers, Lincoln. I'm like Chris Kamara with the amount of reporting I'm doing. My favourite non-league club. That's a tough one. And that's probably a good video idea for me to do, actually. Because that's probably a difficult one to do. I can't probably say one, but I would say there's probably hashtag. They are gaining a big following. I get that. It's understandable. I understand why they are. Yeah, cheers, mate. I appreciate that. Of course, if you're new here, hello. I'm Joe Skelton. Nice to meet you all. This is our second live stream, and if you enjoy this, I'm getting emails. And of course, if you enjoy this, of course, and you want me to do more, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. and of course, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, Spike. I'm telling you, mate. 5 passes together. Christ, is it really that bad, Spike? Accrington winning at Plymouth. Crikey, Moses. That will mean Accrington will be in the playoffs, won't it? When the Starport Swifts. Yeah, there. And Plymouth have just equalised through. Yeah, the 1-0. Is it? Crikey. Well, you've come to the right place, mate. This is the home of proper football. But yeah, Starport Swifts. I will come to Starport Swifts at some point. Again, there's loads and loads of clubs I want to go to. I want to tick off because I want to get around as many clubs as I can. Yeah. Cheers, Anna. Whatever that is. Yeah. So always get flooded. Yeah, it's Warwickshire, not Warwickshire, Worcestershire, isn't it? Am I right with that? Let's say, is it near Kidderminster Sarriers, around that way? Oh, Worcester, yeah. I thought so. But yeah. Let's say hashtag. I do have an opinion on them, and I've done more non-league. I would say that. I've done more non-league than I have probably with the 92. Again, it's. I do want to get round as much. I do want to get to as many Football League grounds as I can. Well, when we do come back, when we are allowed back into stadiums, of course. But yeah, of course, I will be doing some more Donny games. I will be, of course, I will be. The last one I did, we've got a free kick, and it's away by Lincoln. Yeah, the last game I did with Donna's breaks on. He's done well there. I think that was Tom Anderson. I was just saying there. The last game I did with Rovers was away to Gillingham and we got beat 2-1. Somehow Cameron John scored 2 own goals. Spike, if we win, we'll go third. So we'll be 3 points off the top and we'll have 3 games in hand over Hull, who are currently winning 1-0 against Swindon Town. As Plymouth, it's 1-1. Joe Pritchard. Preston King. Preston losing today. Let's have a look. Yeah, they are. It's a Wednesday. Oh, wow. Liam Palmer, who scored for Sheffield Wednesday. That's just 1 second. There we go. Yep. But I'm not surprised. Preston. So mine's a little bit behind. As I said, there's a few games on with the darts today. I think most of it. And that's it, half time. Of course, it's a little bit behind. It's 1-0 to Doncaster Rovers. A great start. As a goal from Taylor Richards scored the opening goal for the game, King Skelton. Nice. Thanks, mate. I do think Rovers have started off the game well. Both teams wanted to play football, of course. They really did. It was I think Rovers will be the happier of the two. Lincoln did grow into the game a bit more as time went on. Really, they had some good chances, but of course, it's next goal is going to be key. Well, yeah. Well, Doncaster is shit. Good. Well, we're not because we're third, but there we go. But yes, that's what. Yeah, Lincoln have played all right, and most of the threats come from both flanks. They've looked good at times, and we'll have to see what happens in the second half. So there we go. I'm gonna. Yeah, fair dues. Yes. So there we go. 1-0 up. There we go. Let me stretch my legs. Hang on. I really hate doing this. I sit in a very awkward position, and I end up my leg ends up hurting me. That actually hurts. There we go. Right. There we go. We sat down perfectly. So there we go. Yes, we won 1-0 up, which I'm happy with. Make some more notes, really. So I'd say really. Yeah, tell you it. I'd say out of the half, the main guy that was really threatening for Rovers was really Taylor Richards. If every time he looked like he was going down when they were counter-attacking, he looked like he was going to be the guy that was going to take it. But certainly, I'd say in the second half, if I was looking to change it up, I'd certainly take off right, push Halliday into right back, and then move Smith into midfield, and then play and bring on John Taylor. John Taylor and play him out on the right, and then play Richards as a 10 in the second half, just so bit of extra sort of stability. But yeah, I do. Been playing a bit of foot champs this weekend. It's been god. Playing foot champs gives me a reason why I absolutely hate the game. Just because I think the gameplay is so bad. It really is. But no, I enjoy it. It gives me something to do. Gives me something because otherwise I don't really have many games to play with on the Xbox One, because I left my Call of Duty game at uni. Brilliant. Because I thought I'd only be home for a couple of weeks and everything will be all fine and dandy. And then what happens? We're going to a lockdown, and I'm here in Donny still. So, yeah. So it's. No, I haven't got team of the year yet. Have you got? Let me get. Which team have you got team of the year, and which one is it? Let me guess. It's probably like Mbappe or like I don't know, Ronaldo. Because I've come up against the team of the year Mbappe, and he's unbelievably unreal. That's how he's really. Someone played him as a centre mid. It's like I've come up against a few that have had like Kante up front, and I played a team that had Michael Essien up front. What's that all about? It's what I don't understand that. So, but yeah, I think most people is May. I think so is mine. I mean, I don't get much luck when it comes to packs. I do get the odd few. Like I think the best person I've had so far this year. I think the best person I've had is Manuel Neuer, just normal Manuel Neuer, and that's it. I mean, that's nothing to be sniffed at, because I know he's 89. He's a decent rating, but overall, I think he's. Oh, Dortmund have gone 2-1 up. I don't know. Yeah, 4-0 to Southend. Are you kidding me? Let's have a look. Jay Sancho's just scored. Yeah, 4-0 to Port Vale. They're good as down. Southend, they're as good as down. Let's have a look as well. Who else is Wrexham are 2 up? Stockport are 3 up. Christ. yeah. So I mean, Cheltenham. I mean, when watching Cheltenham last week against Man City, a bit gut. I mean, I was so pleased Alfie May scored. Um, but yeah, no, again, a bit gutted that he ended up City with the quality from the Premier League going through. But it would have been nice. I mean, again, if it were Rovers, it would have been nice for Rovers to go to Old Trafford and play Man United. But unfortunately, that never happens. Fairy tales don't really happen that much. But that's just how it is. But yeah, there we go. But let's have a look at the stats. We've had 30% possession, brilliant. They've had 69. We had the same number of shots. We've not really had any clear-cut chances. No, I haven't done the A7 Ronaldo yet. I mean, the squad built the SBCs. I tend to do a bit of them, but it's just like time and effort into it, and I'm just like I've got no patience when it comes to stuff like that. So overall, I just tend to just play the game. Although I think maybe later down the line, I might just do SBCs and just save money and just do that, just because by then I would have done all the game and I was just going, what else can I do? I'll just do SBCs. I mean, I don't know if you saw that was a 91 Dybala, and I wanted it really, really bad. But by the time I had the money, I had a bit of the money. And by the time I got round to it, he was already gone. So yeah, well, things happen. But yeah. So if I run down here as well, I run down the scores from the sides right now. So Premier League man. Yeah, I was once like that. Don't worry, everyone does it. I was once like that. Smash controllers, swearing, getting really angry, and I just thought, what's the point in doing it? Like, what's the point? So look at scores at half time. Palace 0, Wolves 0 in the Premier League. Man City 1, Sheffield United 0. West Brom 0, Fulham 1 in the Championship. Norwich, it finished Norwich 0, Middlesbrough 0. Of course, in the Premier League, of course, Everton 0, Newcastle 2. Great result for Newcastle. Half time, Birmingham 1, Coventry 1. Blackburn 0, Luton 0. Brentford 2, Wickham 2. Cardiff 0, Millwall 1. Derby 1, Bristol City 0. Getting Herberlin. Don't ask why I know that. Huddersfield 1, Stoke 1. Forest 0, Barnsley 0. Rotherham 0, Swansea 2. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Preston 0. League 1. Finished in the lunchtime game. Sunderland 2, Gillingham 2. Wimbledon 0. MK Dons 0. But the thing is, though, Spike, I mean, who's out there? Unless you want Tony Pulis back or Alan Pardew, I don't. Or I mean, the only person that would come in would be Rafa Benitez. But it would be a bit of a tough one for you, I think. Again, Sam Allardyce, he's a bit of a survival specialist, but at the minute, I think anyone that was coming into that job is always going to have a tough task, especially, they didn't back Milic for one thing, and the second thing is, I'd seen Waters play a couple of times. I didn't see Alfie May play because he came from the 8th tier, I believe it was. So I didn't really. He was relatively unknown until when we signed him. But I've seen Max Waters play a couple of times for the youth team, and I thought he looked pretty good. Looks like a bit of a handful. But yeah, when Alfie May came to the club, I remember his first goal. Well, one of the goals I remember him scoring was against Grimsby when we won 5-1 that day, and that was it. I thought we were absolutely brilliant that day against Grimsby. There was one of the games that we knew we were coming out of League Two and going into League One. All right. I don't know. I don't know that one. Streaming China. Yeah, I remember the third kit. That was that one. It was the one-off kit. Yeah, I remember it. Well, I can't. Oh, what did it look like? It were. Yeah, I do remember which one you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. I didn't see him play in non-league as much, but yeah, let's say it's anyone but him. He can. Yeah, but again, it's one of those, Spike. It's whether they're actually willing to come to the club. It's again, it's where it's yeah, that's it. Yeah, the one-off kit. Yeah, that's it. I do remember that now. Yeah, thank. Yeah, cheers for reminding me of that. Yeah, I couldn't remember off the top of my head that actually. We've had so many one-off kits. I think best one-off kit we've had was that green one when we played Brentford. Tried buying it weeks later, it was just sold out. Couldn't find it. It was ridiculous. When you try and see if there's any like on the classics, you just can't find it. But yeah, as a continue, of course, in the result in the scores, Bristol Rovers 1, Rochdale 1, Crewe 0, Ipswich 0, Hull 1, Swindon 0, Lincoln 0, Doncaster 1, of course, Oxford 1, Fleetwood 0, Plymouth 1, Accrington Stanley 1, and Shrewsbury 0, Peterborough 0. In League 2, an early kick-off as well today. Carlisle 1, Exeter 0, Bolton 0, Leyton Orient 0, Bradford 1, Barrow 1, Cambridge 2, Crawley 1, Forest Green 0, Cheltenham 0, Grimsby 0, Stevenage 1, Harrogate 1, Newport 1, Morecambe 0, Tranmere Rovers 0, Oldham 0, Salford 1, and finally Port Vale 4, Southend 0. So, yeah, I mean, only Port Vale where they're actually, someone's getting absolute tonking. That's what it is. Yeah, Tyler Smith was again. He scored those 2 goals, and then it was like we never heard anything. Never heard from him again. It was strange because he came from, was it Sheffield United, I believe it was, and he just came. You know, he came with all this promise, and then he scored, and it was like, oh, brilliant! He scored. And next thing you know, he was. I don't think I ever heard from him again. But again, that was a game against Burton where we should have really killed it off, and we ended up dropping 2 points in the end. But yeah, I agree. I think you look at it and think the Coppinger one. Yeah, again that Coppinger one off the goal one. I saw it and I again personally I thought it was quite nice. Again, it's not my favourite one-offs, but I do like it as the teams come out for the second half. Lincoln are out first. Obviously, must have got a rollicking at half time, but of course, Rovers. Did he? Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, Marcus missing that. It was such a bad miss. Yeah, I kind of made a mistake with that one. Oh God, I don't know. Let me just check who I'm playing next. I believe. So I'm playing Sam next, which I believe is Monday. I'm playing Monday, so and we're off for the second half here at Sinsel Bank. There we go. Lincoln have got to come out second half a lot, swinging really, because otherwise they're going to be. Yeah, like I said, I was a bit unlucky. Yeah, same here, mate. We need another goal to really kill off this game. Otherwise, we're allowing Lincoln back into this game, and certainly I'd give. Yeah, well, I call it Sinsel Bank because it was always called Sinsel Bank, but yeah, that's what the name's been changed over the last couple of years. But yeah, no, back to you, Spike. Yeah, like I said, I thought I played well against Ethan. I certainly played a lot better in that game than I did against in my first game against Campbell's. So. Oh, unlucky, mate. That would have been a really nice for 160. That would have been really class. That, yeah. Yeah, same, mate. I would have gone today. I certainly would have gone again. I would have loved to tick off Sinsel Bank just to say, I've done it. It's a good little ground, and I'll give Lincoln a lot of credit, especially over the last few years. They've really been. They've been a really good side in the Football League, especially coming up from the National League and having all that. And the breaks on now for Lincoln down this right hand side against Joe Wright. Oh, he's beating Joe Wright. I'm looking for a penalty, but nothing's coming in it. But yeah, I mean, like I say, I'm just, I'm kind of, yeah. Oh. Yeah, I do think, I say Wednesday will go down. In my opinion, I do think Rotherham will go down. So we'll have Sheffield United, we'll have Barnsley next season. So if we go up, which I do think we will, because I think we're a good side. But again, we need to add to it because a lot of the players are all loans. Like I could say 2-1 up. Crikey, let's have a look. Yeah, 2-1 up. Yeah, Hull. Oh yeah, Hull. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Again, I'd love to have another showdown with Grant McCann. Certainly, after when we played them and got beat, and they gave us loads of stick. We've got them in. We've got them next month. I think it's 2 weeks' time. We play them at the chemo. So we need a good response because I thought we played okay against them, but we never. Again, we were a bit unlucky against Hull. But we've got a big February coming up. Oh, Carl Bartley scored, has it? Oh. We've got a very happy Baggies fan in the call, in the chat there. Fair enough. Fair play. Fair play. Let me just hang on. I need to stretch again. Ow. Got a free kick, Rovers. And it's not great, to be honest. You sound like my mates, the Newcastle fan, especially under Brucey. Brucey ball. Yeah, it's looking now. Yeah, fair play. Fair play to the Baggies. They need that. They need that goal. It's right. Oh, he's done well. He's done well against two players. And it's straight at the goalkeeper. Yeah, I mean, let's say. Thanks for the subscribe. Yes, thank you. Yes, of course, if you're new around here, of course. Yeah, if you enjoy these, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, of course. Does pineapple belong on pizza? See, I don't particularly mind pineapple. I have people who have got a lot of. Oh, it's a brilliant save, Balcom. It's a really good save. Really, really good save, that. Yeah, Lincoln. Oh, cross goal. Oh, it's a good block. Oh, it's a brilliant save. Really good save. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, I'm a pineapple Hawaiian is a good piece. Again, I don't really have it that often. Either way, if I'm having pizza, is it? Wait, your stream must be ahead. Wait, are you sure? Yeah, Hawaiian pineapple is a really good pizza, by the way. So I do like it. What's going on here? Oh, and away. Yeah, good. I thought I was about because like I say my stream is a few seconds behind this, so it's a bit annoying, but there we go. It's one of those. Yeah, it was a chance for Lincoln. They had a shot. There was a good save from Malcolm. But yeah, it's one of those. Let's have a look. If there's any goals that have gone in. Bradford have gone back in front. Yeah. Fair play. Yeah, I thought it was. Different team second half. What's Sam Allardyce done, Spike? Is he like fired a ruck up at their arse or something? Good chance for and away. Fair dues and away. There we go. Like I say, I think we're at 52nd minute. I'd say give it Shrewsbury 1-0. Oh, it is as well. Who scored? Oh, Harry Chapman. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's really good news for us. 1-0 to Shrewsbury. That's really good news. That's a big goal. Although, we're sort of 8 minutes now into the second half. I do think we know 10 minutes in. I do think we could make a change in I'd say 65th minute, 66. Probably just bring on some fresh legs because honestly, the intensity it's going to pile up, especially when we get to later on in the game. It's going to be a nightmare. That's the thing, though. You do that, and they end up scoring goals. So just keep giving him stick, mate, and he'll start scoring goals. That's why if you'd have brought Benteke and just tell him that he's terrible and that he'll start scoring goals. That's what my dad used to do with Chris Brown. Chris Brown is Lincoln a chance and away. Yeah, when we had Chris Brown, just telling him how bad he were, and next thing you know, he's scoring goals for us. As my dad always said to me, the only great saving grace that he had with Chris Brown was he wore World Cup boots. Chance for Lincoln here. And a goal kick. Yeah, it is really funny. I watched the one with Ian Hume. Is that if you get the chance to watch the Ian Hume one, it's really good. He talks about the story when Dean Saunders signed him. It's quite funny. Someone's dropped the mic in the commentary box. Yeah, we would. I think again, Lincoln's not that far away from Donny. I think it's an hour on the train, I believe. So I would have gone. I would have caught the train to Lincoln today if I'd have gone. I think as well. It's certainly. I think when we played Lincoln last season, they took about. I think they took. It might have been about 1,500, 2,000. But yeah, normally around those areas, like we would play Scunny, we play Grimsby, we tend to say a couple of thousand, or at least over 1,000 for the away game. But yeah, no, I mean, like I say, I'm looking forward to like Barnsley away and Sheffield United and that. But like I say that we've got to go up first. That's the main thing. But signs are looking very good though for Rovers. I'm really, really pleased. Let's have a look at Aaron Challoner. No, mate, I don't. That name doesn't ring a bell. To be fair, yeah, I don't think that name rings a bell. Yeah, then Grimsby ring 5-5. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, Lincoln have got a chance, and it's out for throwing. Yeah, I mean, it's their cup final. Of course, it is. They always like to get one over. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, wait. I think I know you're on about. Yeah, he does. Yeah, I follow him. Yeah. I know what you talk about now. Yeah, I follow him on Twitter. I do. I'm still hoping he follows me back. But yeah, just check other results right now, and there's nothing. Brentford are now 3-2 up against Wickham. That's wow. Breaks. In fact, let me just say that's a foul, referee. Yeah, that should be a booking. That. I mean, it should be a totting up. That. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Brentford they're a good side. Yeah, Berlin again. I do think though that I said in me. You mean of Cobblers? Oh, Coventry. It's 1-1, mate. In fact, Samos. Whitton, Taylor Richards. Oh, it's Cameron John. I thought it was Taylor Richards. Samos with the ball in and away. Yeah, he does. No, he does. He does know what he's talking about. That's, he's. Yeah, I've watched a couple of his streams. They are, and watched a couple of his videos. They are very, very good. That's why I subscribed to him. I think it was one of his streams that he did that got me into him. So yeah, and he inspired me to do this. So yeah, fair enough. Fair play to him. No, fair enough. In fact, it's Morosi actually. And not playing Morosi Coventry today. So, but yeah, I do agree. He's a talker for sure. That's it. Oh, penalty Lincoln. It's a penalty to Lincoln. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, wow, that's cool. No, that's true. 18 Dapper is the OG of Donny streams. But Lincoln have got a penalty and they've got a chance to make it 1-1. No. No. And it's they've got a chance here, Lincoln, to make it 1-1. Come on. Save it, Malcolm. I can't. Oh, no. Here we go. Chance. Saved it! He saved it! Come on! Great save, Malcolm! Come on! I'm brave. I'm brave. Oh, dear me. And they've got a foul, Lincoln. Oh, he went to the right and he went to the right side. It was a brilliant save. Even caught the ball as well. It's a brilliant. And look, Kilo's coming on for. What a save, Balcom. We need to bloody sign him in the summer permanently. Wow. Oh, goodness me. I'm breathe. Hang on. Yeah. Now my pulse is good. My pulse is still there. Yeah, no, fair. I wouldn't say it was a bad penalty. I just think it was. I just thought it was a really, really good save. But Rovers have got to get that next goal. They're allowing Lincoln back into the game, and next thing you know, you've got this. So, and now the break's on for Rovers, and it's Richards. It's Richards now. Simone's. And now the counter attack Lincoln. And it's foul by Tom Anderson. Well, that was late. Let's have a look at the other results. Any other goals that have flown in? Nope. And Palace are beating Wolves by 1-0. Who scored for them? It's Eze who has scored for Palace. Brentford have got a penalty. They've scored as well. Have they? Wait. Yeah, it must be. Yeah, Brentford have scored. Pen to Brentford. That kind of rings a bell, doesn't it? From 2013, am I right? Is it Marcelo Trotter taking the penalty? Lincoln have got a chance. That's going to be a foul, isn't it? And it's away. I thought he was going to be. Fair play. Fair play to Brentford. They'll be, as it stands in the Championship right now, Brentford will be third. Ivan Toney, he's a class player. To be honest, if Brentford don't go up, I can see quite a lot of. I can see a few Premier League teams will be after Toney. I wouldn't be surprised if Toney ended up back at Newcastle. I think he's the type of player that Newcastle would absolutely love to have back. I think he's, especially play alongside Callum Wilson, because honestly, Andy Carroll's had his day. I mean, I've breaks on for Rovers. Such a poor pass. Such a poor pass that was. He has, yeah. And at Peterborough, he was brilliant. He looked the part. I thought he was class. He's gone to Brentford. He's for a couple of million, and now he's doing bits for them. He's really doing bits, and he's scored. I think something like. He's got 16. He'll have 18 for the season or 17 for the season. He's going to end up on 25, 26 for the season, and certainly that's pretty good. And he's coming to a good side in Brentford. So, like I say, I think if they don't go up Brentford, which I'm looking at the table now, they're 2 points off automatic, and they're well in the playoffs. That's a foul to them. Can't give away too many cheap fouls, Rovers. If they don't go up, there'll be a few. I could see a few more players leaving Brentford. It could do if Brentford go up. I think they could do it, but again, if they don't go up, I think MK Dons are 1 up. That's and Crewe are beating Ipswich. Yeah, I have to cover Crewe a couple of times as well, especially when I do for my university. David Artell comes across as a very nice guy, actually. He's a very old school manager. And and that who's coming on. So Kylo and Magic Gomez is coming on for Donny Rovers. I'm guessing Simone's is going to come off here. He does. Honestly, Paul Lambert's had his day. He's had his chance at trying to take Ipswich up, and they haven't done it. The players that they got, I watched them against Sunderland the other night. I'm doing sports journalism, mate, in my masters at Staffordshire. In fact, let me just write this down for you. So Kylo's come on. Magic Gomez comes into. Yeah, I've got. Well, I'm into my last sort of six months really. It's only for a year, mate. Spike. Masters is always for a year. As for Sunderland, I think. Look, my opinion on Sunderland is that they've had the chance. Oh, West Brom are 2-up. Are you 2-1 up? Are you kidding me? No, you're actually joking. I mean, he hasn't come through yet. Pereira. Oh, wow. Yeah, my pick. I mean, MK Dons are 2-up. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think Wimbledon are going to go down. Let's have a look. Well, he hasn't come through yet, but I trust you. I trust you that they've scored. As I was going to say with Sunderland, I was going to say quickly. Look, they've had the chances. They've had the chances going up. They had it a couple of seasons ago when Jack Ross was manager, and when I saw them play when we went to the Stadium of Light. Sorry, and that day, you know, they were better. They were better than us, but we just looked so average against it. And I don't know how that season went under McCann when we finished sixth. We overachieved. We really overachieved that season, finishing in the playoffs. But I was very proud that we did. But overall, it was, as for Sunderland, they're going to find it harder and harder. They're going to be like Portsmouth. They're going to really struggle to go back up. And then you've got you've got money, you've got players on big money, like Aidan McGeady and like Charlie Wyke and that. They're just gonna. Yeah, no, I agree, mate. I agree. That season, you know, with Marcus scoring 27 goals. Yeah, no, I agree. I think looking at it, changing your tune there, Spike. Yeah, no, McCann. Look, he played some good football. We played some really, really good football under him. He was the best football we played under since O'Driscoll, when we had him. And for me, Darren Moore's really I think the staff so poor from Rovers. Yeah, no, I agree. I do think looking at the football that we play now under Moore is a lot different, but we're a lot more. Yeah, well, they're still getting beat though. Rotherham too. It's 2-1, I believe. Yes, 2-1 still. 2-1 to Swansea. Because as it stands, Swansea are going second in the Championship. But looking at it, looking at McCann and Darren Moore's football is a lot different. Purely because I do think we're a lot more. And I say this, touch wood, we're a lot more rich. We're a lot more solid defensively. Under McCann, I did feel like we had that, but now we have a solid base, and I do think some of the football that we're playing and some of the youngsters that we've got, I think they're cracking players. Yeah, like Taylor Richards and Matt Smith. I think they're exactly. No, I agree with you, Tony. I 100% agree with you. 100%. And I always thought that when we had him, I thought A, we were very lucky to get him, and B, I just felt like he had a point to prove. And notice, I mean, Spike, would you would you have sacked Darren Moore? Would you have kept Darren Moore at West Brom? Because I always felt like he was unlucky to get sacked at West Brom. Yeah, no, I agree. I think a few of the breaks on. Oh, that's a foul, isn't it? Yeah, it's a foul to Rovers. He got fouled there. I do think a couple of the West Brom fans I've spoken to, especially on Twitter, some of them have said, "Look, his form over the turn of that year, I think it was the 18-19 season, he was poor. I think he only won 1 or 2 games in that count before he got sacked. I think his form was really poor. That's why they got rid of him." No, I agree. I thought personally he's got a lot to prove as a manager, but I think coming to Rovers where, yeah, he probably would have scored that if he'd have kept us. But we've got a free kick here. Reece James is on it. Yeah, I mean Jimmy Shan, who's is now managing Solihull Moors. Again, he had a great number 2, Darren Moore. I'll speak in a sec. We've got a free kick. It's James, and he's skied it. It's well over the bar. Bolton are 2 up. Let's have a look. Yep, they are 2 up. I mean, it's funny. There's a meme. If you ever see Fogden, and he says at the start of the season, they said Bolton are going up. And to be honest, I'll admit, I was one of those people that thought Bolton were going to go straight back up. Yeah, how wrong I was. The 19th chance. Yeah, if the opportunity for Owen Doyle to come to Donny, I wouldn't say no. I'd love to have him. I'd love to have Owen Doyle at Donny. I think he would be a good striker for us. But no, I'd be very interested to see. Again, when because Ian Everett's manager of Bolton, I always thought when he went there, I thought that wasn't a bad appointment. I thought he had something to prove, especially taking Barrow to the Football League. I just thought that's not a bad appointment. Again, pressure's off him because he's not. Yeah, I thought again I do think we need another goal. Yeah, no, she's a Stumpeg is a fantastic. She's a fantastic YouTuber. Got a lot of respect for her, and yeah, Lincoln will go second. Hull will remain top because they're still winning. Will be third after going tonight. That's a good ball. And the breaks on for Rovers. Nah, it's all right. These texting. Oh, lucky. Yeah, no, I agree with you. Stumpeg she's a class YouTuber. Neve, she's really good. Kiefer Moore has scored. Wait, where is Kiefer Moore at now? Is he still at Cardiff? Oh yeah, no, I've just answered my own question. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, cheers for that, Tony. Yeah, in fact, it's a bit dark here. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they'll be both on 48. We'll be on 45. Rovers after this, if it stays like this, which we've got 15 minutes. We've got 15 minutes to go. I'm starting to get a bit nervous now. Actually, that's good defending that from Joe Wright. He's proved me wrong today. He's had a solid game at right back, but again, it was weird because when he came up against all right, he came up against Said Berrama and he's a class player. Don't get me wrong, he was just getting done left, right, and centre. But I wasn't expecting too much when we played West Ham last week. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I was at the game. I went to the game when we played. They somehow played something like 6 or 7 minutes of added time. Oh no, you'll think. Yeah, no, I think I know which one you're on about now. Which one? Are you talking about the one at the chemo or the one where they somehow added something like 7 minutes of added time, or like they played an extra 4 minutes of it, and they went and scored the winner? Because I went to both games. Because there was the key. Yeah, I went to that one. Yeah, because they scored an own goal. I remember that, and we went 1-0 up, and then next thing, we conceded last minute. I was so annoyed, that we threw away 2 points. Chance for Lincoln, trying to play it out. Chance. Oh, they've blown it over. Right, I'm going to switch on the light because it's getting quite dark here. One sec. There we go. Oh. So Oldham are 1-1, eh? That's not so bad. Let's have a look at the results. So Palace is still winning. City is still winning. West Brom is still 2-1 up. So Spike, you're still pretty pleased. Wednesday's still winning. Rochdale are 2-1 up now against Bristol Rovers. Crewe is still winning. Oxford is still winning. Plymouth are still getting beat. And Peterborough are still getting beat 1-0 as well. So overall, it's still looking very good for Rovers. As it stands right now, if it were to stop now, so Hull and Lincoln will both be on 48. Rovers be 45. Peterborough 43. Portsmouth 41. Sunderland 40. Charlton 40. Accrington 39. 2-2. Oh, no. I'm telling you. But the break's on for Rovers. He's done well. Nice. It's Gomez. It's Smith. It's Joe Wright. It's Halliday. Good word there. Good word to win it back. It's Smith. He's won a throw. He's done well. I mean, I don't know whether they're trying to see out this game. I mean, I think they're taking off Simons, and I don't know how else they came out. Yeah, it's nice to see you change your tune again. Swansea 3-1 up. Oh. Yeah, they're fine. Yeah. Fede Ladapo was good. Well, I speak to my mate. He's a big Rotherham fan, and I was asking him about Sadler, and he's like, "Yeah, we don't play him." I was like, "All right, okay." I mean, he was one of those that thought he were bigger than what he was. Thought he were bigger than the club, but again, he was out of contract as well, so we never renewed it. So I do think, yeah. So, but there are 12 minutes to go here at Central Bank. It's currently 1-0 still to Rovers, and of course, if you're here as well, if you're new, hello, I'm Joe Skelton. Nice to see you all. Nice to meet you all. Like I say, if you're new around here, drop a like, subscribe to the channel as well. And if you want me to do any more of these, I'll be very, very good, because I've actually really enjoyed doing these. But Lincoln have got a ball in. Good keeping that from Balcom. Really, really good keeping that. That was, I tell you, I'd be, depending on the price of Balcom, if he's available in the summer, I'd sign him. But the one thing I was really looking forward to. I appreciate that, Tony. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, see, the other goalkeeper that we've got is Lewis Jones. Now, I would have, at the start of the season, I was really like, I've gone, you know what? Let's train you. Let's go for it, because I know we've got Ian Law out on loan, and honestly, I do think I can't see him staying at Rovers now. especially if we are in a position where we are going to go up. But at the same time, I do think, looking at it, let's just have a look now. But the break's on for Rovers. Injury to Lincoln. As I was saying, yeah, I say keep John. I think we are good. Has he? No. Now let's just score for Plymouth. He has as well. Fair play. No, again, I said this in my FA Cup predictions last week, and I said about a bit gutted that Niall Ennis had gone to Plymouth. I thought when I seen him last season, I thought he was solid for us. I don't know if you agree or disagree with me. I do think he was a solid player for us, and I would love to have had him back at Rovers. I think it would just be a loan signing, but good luck to him, and of course he scores for Plymouth. As for John Taylor, I do think I want to keep John Taylor, of course. He's done well. Go on, just hold. Oh, he's done well. He's done ever so well to find Gomez. Oh, that pass was awful. Yeah, I agree. He's got to find you a deal, but he's never going to get ahead of David Raya, though, unless he wants to be number 2 at Bournemouth, not Bournemouth, at Brentford. Sorry, unless he wants to be happy being number 2. But I get that he's got a chance of playing Premier League football if he can. So I kind of understand that a little bit, but. Yeah, he would be. He'll be probably a bit expensive. Again, trying to buy him out of his contract. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, Joe Lumley. Again, I thought he had his ups and downs in, but overall, I thought he was okay. I didn't think he was that great, but I didn't think he was going to be the guy who was going to set the world alight. Oh, it's another good save from Balcom. What an effort from them. Wait, did he hit the crossbar? Or did he save that? Let's have a look. Did he hit the crossbar? Oh, he did as well. That's an effort and a half there from Lincoln. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Again, we've got 7 minutes plus added time to hold on for 3 points. Of course, we've got Of course, the next game for Rovers is, of course, Oxford. Now, let's have a look. So, but for the conference, Stockport. I do think Stockport will go up. Oxford, they are. Let me just double check for you, mate. Let's check for you, Spike. Oxford are currently 8th. There we go. I'll just tap that in for you. So, from the conference, I would say Stockport via the playoffs. Well, it depends because they'll be talking about ending the season or, suspending the season for a bit, being for the lack of funding as well. What's going on? But if I'm looking at the table now, so Torquay going up, Torquay are top, the 10 points. Torquay won't. Torquay 10 points clear of a Hartlepool in the I can't see Torquay being caught now. But there's 22 games to go. They play 42 in the National League. Did they play 42? No, they play 46. Well, it is. I can never remember. Yes, I believe so. But again, I can't see the league. I can't see they've had another shot there, Lincoln. I can't see. I can't see League One getting suspended. I can't see that happening. Yeah, Mandeville's free kick was class. I thought it was there's a blast from the past, Liam Mandeville. Yeah, yeah, it's like looking back and you see like Mitchell, what's his name, Mitchell London, oh God, Andy Williams from that season. Now Mason. Oh God, we don't talk about him. But yeah, no, that was a class free kick. But yeah, to finish your question, yeah, to finish your question, I think Torquay will go up, and I think Stockport will go up from the National League. I would like to see Stockport back in the Football League, as of course Ipswich are level. Yeah, as you say, who scored for Aaron Drian. No, I was back down at uni when Beeston scored in the last minute. I was listening to the game and I heard it. I was because it's and then so I was back down there. So I was a bit awkward. It was a bit awkward to get to, and it was a Tuesday night as well. I remember it there. Remember it, but yeah, no, I was out. I was out at my mate's place, and I was listening to the game, and we scored, and I screamed the house down because we scored last minute. It was so funny. Just hear Carl just like absolutely crapping his pants when we scored. Balcom. Oh, it's another penalty. Why? You didn't need to go. Oh. He didn't need to come. He was nowhere near him. So a penalty to Lincoln again. Oh my days, this is ridiculous. Sheffield United nearly scored. Oh God, if it was Billy Sharp, then fair play to him. I'd love to have Billy Sharp back, but that might never happen. But yes, Lincoln penalty. Here we go. Oh God. Here we go. There's 3 minutes to go plus stoppage time for Lincoln. Can they score? Shrewsbury 2-0 up. That's good. Here we go. And he saved it! Come on! It's another save! Come on! Get in! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! You've made up there, Balcom. You really made that up. Oh my God! And it's and there was a counter on there for Rovers. Oh my God! Just hand us the League One title now. Yeah, it was. It was Grant again. He went to the left hand. He went left, and it was another save. These are the kind of games that are gonna deliver us. You know, those are as John Taylor's. I think is that John Taylor. Yeah, it's John. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, John Taylor's coming on for Okanabiri. He's had an average game really. Okanabiri. He's not really done too much. I forgot he was even on the pitch. But looks like Taylor Richards or John Taylor's going to go up front now for Rovers, trying to see out the game. Yeah, so absolutely unbelievable. Oh, it was Scully that took it. Sorry, not Grant. Sorry, my mistake. So there's going to be just under 30 seconds plus at a time. I'm guessing it's going to be at least 4 minutes. Oh my God. But like I said, these Blackburn have just scored as well. God. Oh, they're beating Luton 1-0. Who scored it? Oh, Adam Armstrong has scored. Oh. So 3 minutes of added time here. Just hold on for 3 more minutes, Rovers. And like I said, these are the kind of games. Dig in and we keep going. That's exactly what we do. Dig in the games and that's what, those are, I remember Wolves doing against Cardiff. Ruben Neves scored a great free kick and Cardiff missed 2 penalties. And that was the game that was really give Wolves the championship title on the way. But that Wolves team under Nuno that went up from the championship, class. No, we haven't won yet, but we've got 3 minutes plus added time. And we're into that 3 minutes now. No, I know, mate, but I'm holding on so bad. We never do things the easy way. Don't say that, Spike. Don't say that. No, I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this. Oh, it's 5-2 to Brentford. Wow, they are. Wow, that is some result for Brentford. Some result, that. Awesome. Let's have a look in the Premier League. Still, as you were, 2-2 West Brom, City 1-0 up still, and Palace are 1-0 up against Wolves. Any more goals in there? Nope. No more goals still in League One or in the Championship as well. Well, apart from that. And the break's on now for Rovers, and it's Cameron John. That's a foul. Oh, he's blocked him, but as it looks, Harrogate 2-1 up against Newport, so they've turned it around. VAR for handball for Sheffield United. Is that penalty? Is that a penalty by any chance? Sheffield United. Who conceded the handball? I know Man City, but who was the player? Oh, for City, you mean? Oh, right. Oh, Sheffield United have conceded. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I get it now. As the break's on, we've got 35 seconds to go of this 3 minutes to hang on. Here we go. They're going to have to launch it up there at Lincoln. And it's away. No, it's not, but they've still got it, Lincoln. And it's away. Come on, ref. Come on, get it away. Come on. That's it. It's over. What a result for Rovers. What a result. Oh, my God. What a victory. What a massive 3 points that is. Oh, wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Right. 1 second. So there we go. 1-0 to Rovers in the end. Absolutely insane. If I was to give man of the match to anyone, it would have to be Balcom for his 2 saves. Oh, 6-2 to Brentford. Wow, that's incredible. What a result for Brentford. But yeah, if I was to give man of the match to anyone, it would be Balcom for his 2 saves, his 2 penalty saves. What a brilliant result for Rovers. That's the first time that's Rovers doing the double over Lincoln. That's an amazing result. I mean, the finish from Taylor Richards was absolutely brilliant. It was absolutely class. And again, at times they did ride the luck, Rovers, but it was a fantastic result. And there we go. So what a brilliant result for Rovers. Fantastic. And as it stands, as we look at it, so as we look at the full time, I think they're still going at Hull. They're still going. It's 1-0. So, and West Brom have drawn. Wow. They've drawn. But as it stands, Rovers move up into 3rd place. Wow, what a result. And just 3 points as we go into next weekend. Anyway, guys, I want to say a big thank you to everyone that's come on the stream. Big thank you. And like I said, if you've enjoyed it, of course, leave drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, 3 games in hand. We've got 3 games in hand over Hull. We've got 2 games in hand over Lincoln. So, but yes, thank you everyone, and I'm gonna go have a lie down because this is why I love football. Bye guys, see you soon.